Alright, if you're watching this video, this may be just your first time of using Proxy. So if this is your first time of using Proxy, I must have told you to download this app already. So you have Turn to Tap, you have Turn to Socks. Another app you can also download is Super Proxy, but I don't really use it and I don't really recommend it that much. But it's also a very good proxy activator or connector. So in terms of their security feature and heaviness, Turn to Tap is the heavier one. It adds just a little bit security. The IPs are all secure, so you can use any of them. You don't have issues, all right? But I'm just like telling you what you're going to face. Then Turn to Tap always have advertisements, so you have to bear that in mind. So then we have Super Proxy that is following Turn to Tap. Still has inbuilt security feature, which many of them you will not use, so there's no really need like that. And then we have Turn to Socks, which is the lightest of them all and sometimes the fastest when it comes to speed. Yeah, so if your phone you're using Turn to Tap and your phone is a bit slow, the network is a bit slow, you can just use Turn to Socks. All right, Turn to Socks is a bit faster. So let me show you how to activate them differently. So let's start with Turn to Tap. So when I told you they use advertisement a lot, so this is what you're going to face. So when you open your Turn to Tap application, it's going to show you like this. So here they are going to tell you to put the server and the port number. So let me show you how to know the difference. This 127.0.0.1 is the server number, then this colon this colon, then this 1080 is the port number. So that's how you activate it here on Turn to Tap. And mind you, it's quick that I let you know that proxies come in either SOCKS 5 or HTTP or HTTPX. All right, so most of the one I'm going to give to you is SOCKS 5 proxy. All right, they are more advanced kind of, while HTTP is very, it's the older generation. So if your own is in HTTPS like this, you just change this to SOCKS 5. All right, so now I've already copied the file. I'm going to paste the server. This is the server of the IP that I'm going to connect now. So I'm now going to click this button, this colon button. All right, you click this colon button to put the port. So you can come over. I must have sent you a template like this. All right, your details like this too. So you have 1080, 2080, 3080. Any of them, just copy any of them. You can copy or you can just write them manually. So I'm going to write it manually. All right, the next is that you want to copy the username. By the time you are watching this video, most likely this detail may not be working for you. All right, so I'm going to copy the username. I'm going to show you how to put the username there. So now on Turn to Tap, we want to put the port number. So I'm going to put 1080. Then for you, yours might not drop like this. Yours may be just like this. So you click this authenticator setting, click it downwards, and then you put the username, paste the username here. You go back and you copy the password, and then come over to this place. You are going to face this a lot, and then you paste this here. All right, so the security feature I mentioned is this UDP settings, which is turned on. This is the only security feature that Turn to Tap is offering. Then enable word lock. Yes, those are the two it gives you. So once you are done with that, you see this connect button here. You just click the connect button, so it's going to be connected. Give it a little while. So they're going to play you advertisement. I normally just minimize it. Then you just come over and check your IP. All right, so I don't know why my phone is hanging. Okay, so I'm going to use this website. You already know how to do this by yourself. All right, and whatever IP I'm giving to you, I've checked them before I send them to you. So just watch football match now. Where will you pass? This thing get an area. So let's just leave that advertisement and then let's come over and refresh. So that is how you set it up for this. You can see that it's refreshed and you're going to just check your IP. The next thing you're just going to do is you check your IP. Now for this particular IP, you can see it's Talk Limited, and you can see up here is mobile network and it's showing true. This mobile network doesn't mean that the IP is not strong. It just means that it's a mobile IP. All right, it is not a router IP. It's from cell phone. They also work. So I'm going to change this IP right now and return it back. I don't like using mobile IP, not because they don't work, but I don't just like them. All right, so residential, fully residential is my go-to. So you can see that I did not see it before. I just thank God I just saw it now. So when you come over here too, you're going to also refresh. Now you can see here it's showing residential, but over there it's showing us that okay, it's a mobile residential IP. All right, so the person is using a smartphone to connect this proxy for us, and that is not what we want. We want somebody that is using router, full router. But let me leave this and show you how to connect. Let me show you how to connect the other one. So let me cancel this first of all. I'm stopping this. I'm just going to close it. So for Tune to Socks is the same principle you follow. Just that for Tune to Socks you put the server port separately. Tune to Socks only use Socks 5 proxy. All right. Oh, you see, I've already gone to paste the wrong thing. But you put your server here. You put your port here. You put your username. You put your password. That is what you are doing here. All right. Then you connect it. Right, so in this video, this is how you're going to safeguard your proxy. No matter how good your IP, your proxy is, if you make the mistake, you may still end up flagging your account or draw a suspend to your account. So once you connect your proxy, let's say you are using Tune to Tap, for example. Okay, this is my own personal proxy. So when you connect, don't mind the advertisement. So as you connect it, different phones with different ways. I'm going to show you both ways, and one of them will definitely work for you, right? So for like my phone, it has an option here where I can just draw my screen like this. When I go over to my menu, I'm seeing my menu, stuff like this. Then down below this place, now you're going to see your personal. Look at this skill icon on the down part of this video, the lowest parts where my buttons are. All right, you're going to see your personal apps are connected through the internet. The full story is that it's connected through a VPN to the internet. So I'm just going to click on it like this. I'm not going to see the full message. So your personal app is connected to the internet. Okay, let's leave all that. But what we're going to for now is that you're not going to click Open VPN setting. I'm going to click on Open VPN setting. Not every phone has this function. All right. So depending on your phone, follow the same step. So once I click on that, I'm going to come to this. Look at Tune to Tap. The VPN you are connected to will be at the top level. All right. So for your phone, you have to look for it. Maybe for your phone, you have to look for it. But for my phone, it's always at the top level. All right. And it's going to show connected under it. We get so. But you know the VPN, you know the proxy application you use to connect. So you should just know what you are doing. You're not going to click this setting icon here. You just click setting icon and turn this always on VPN first. I'm going to turn it later. I'm going to show you the two ways of doing it. Then you are still also going to turn this block connection without VPN. So let's now use the traditional way. I'll just show you the shortcuts. All right. So the traditional way is that you will come to your phone settings like this, whatever phone you are using. Then you are going to look for VPN, but looking for it will take time. I'm telling you the truth. Depending on your phone, these things are hidden. So if your phone has search icon, you just look for the search icon. If your phone doesn't have search icon like this, just ask ChatGPT how to get to your VPN location, like your VPN settings in your phone, like how to locate where all your VPNs are connected in your phone. All right. So it's going to show you that. But if you have search, most Android phones you have search. You have search button. You just click on it, and then you click VPN. You type VPN here, VPN. All right. So you just type VPN and you click on search. So let me type VPN and click on search. So once you click on VPN and click on search, you are going to see VPN more connections. All right. Now, if you want to do it manually, let me show you where you're going to see it. Under connections here, look at it. Under connections, you click connections. So in under connection, you're going to see VPNs. I'm showing you 3 ways. I'm showing you all the ways you can use if you don't want to type. So just try to go to your connections. So for some phone, under your connection, you're going to see your hotspot, Bluetooth, and everything. Around that place, you're going to see your VPN settings. So you can click more connections, and you're going to see it here. Look at it, VPN. All right. Or you can simply just do what I did just now. You search for VPN. As simple as that. You search for that, and then you turn that on. All right. So once you click on this like this, then you click on this setting icon. Let me turn the features on now. Then you click on this toggle, then this one block connection without VPN, and you click on this and turn it on. Then the next thing you want to do, let me just add it to this video, is to make sure your location is turned off and every other thing in your location is turned on. Let's see if I'm in the right place. Okay, location, let me spell it completely. Okay, so yes, location. So yes, that is it. So your location should be turned off, but to know if any app is connected to your location already, just turn it on first of all. So right now you can see all my apps, none of them is connected to my location. Okay, so if an app is connected to your location, you're going to see it in allow here. So if for this, you can also turn this one off completely. All right, you can just turn everything off. It's advisable to do that, but proxies are stronger, so let me just turn them off. Everything, turn them off. Just say don't allow. You can always allow them when you want to use them. All right, just to be safe. But I do use mine like this now, as you are saying it. I do use it because I trust the proxies, they're actually strong. All right, so but just to be safe, you just turn everything off like this. Then what else? Then your time zone, we know this is part of the course. Okay, your time zone, you should set your time zone to fit any country that you're using. Currently I'm using US. This video I'm making it in the afternoon and I'm saying 3 a.m. in the morning. All right, because I'm 9 hours ahead of the US. So time zone, you just come to time zone and you change your time zone, and also that is the basic thing you are doing. So once those are done, you can now go ahead to work with your browser. All right, now click on the subscription button and drop your comments and like this video. See you on the next one. Bye.